Hey everybody, just providing a video update here on the plant propagation project I demonstrated maybe about 8 months ago. The still image that you see is the source group of plants that I used from which I gathered the cuttings, and then you'll see the progress over time in terms of how well these did in a few different areas of the yard. This covers about 8 months time. This went through um, August to April, so I guess through the fall, winter, and spring seasons in Florida, although we don't have much of any seasons here in Florida. It's usually just hot and muggy. But have a look and see how it turned out. Thanks. It is now 2 weeks and 1 day since these cuttings were planted here and the back of the house. And they all seem to be doing very well. We've had some rainy days in between, so I've watered them intermittently, understanding the ground has been pretty saturated at times. They're all looking very good here. Got a couple of maybe browned leaves. You can go ahead and remove these, not a big deal. And these should take in pretty well here. Here's the grouping in the front where the cuttings in the back were taken from. And we can see here that sure enough there's new growth coming from the top. Not in all the areas yet, but there will be some nodes that will be forming and growing up and thickening this this crop here. All right, not yet here, not yet there, but you will see that those will actually split off and form new nodes and new branching plants. Hey everybody, it's been some weeks since I last pruned these plants here, and you can clearly see by now that where the cuttings were made, there are new offshoots and new growths, coming up. So it's all worked out well here. And this section here, this cluster, serves as a ready supply to propagate, take cuttings, and plant in other areas. Here's the other cluster here. And it's filling in, gradually getting these offshoots here that are growing in. And this section is, slowly filling in, but these have all taken very well. They're all rooted and thriving, and they'll grow in and grow up. They'll fill in the area. They can be further cut back when they get taller, and then additional stalks can be planted here. All right, it's currently April 2nd, so it's certainly been a while since I cut these off of the other plants and then stuck them in the ground. And we just went through a Florida winter, and that might be a little bit of an oxymoron here. And it's now April 2nd, and it's about 90 degrees today. These guys do get some diffused light and partial shade under the oak tree. Otherwise, I don't think they'd fare too well if they were in direct sunlight. But you can see they've taken very well, and they're just going to grow up, and then they'll supplement the other plants behind them, the podocarpus, in providing a little bit of a natural screen between ours and the neighbor's yard. So they seem to be doing very well, and just wanted to go ahead and get an update here. Thanks for watching.